Plus, you're not live yet anyway, so...
I did press all the right buttons.
I know that you did, but
I?
It's a bit slow today. At least YouTube is not receiving anything.
Yep, it's definitely sending. Although I've got dropped frames, which I don't normally have.
Well, Twitch receives you. But YouTube is still dry.
Yeah.
And look at that, people are here. Yes, Bounty Train. Prey has, for some odd reason, decided to completely mess with Open Broadcaster Source, that was its name, and screw everything up. And instead of trying to fix that now and delaying everything more and more, we're retconning things into Bounty Train.
Because at least that seems to be... I wonder if it's just the heat getting to my computer, because it is probably somewhat close to its safe operating temperature.
I doubt it.
Oh, right. Let's have a look at where we were. We were here.
Well, first off, we were saying hello to Bernie Bear, Babom, Crazy Potato, Vladdy, and Joshua Buck.
Hello, Beloso, Joshua Brook, Vladdy, who else?
Babom and Potato.
Babom
it wasn't
and
that
Potato.
hard. It was basically all the regulars. And you couldn't even manage them. Joshua Buck would like to know how we are horrible. It's supposed to be my day, and then we're doing this. Because OBS left me. Excuse me, I need to change a thumbnail.
Yep, it is hot. So, yeah, it seems like Bounty Train's running okay, but Prey is just...
too resource intensive.
Yeah. Which, it wouldn't surprise me if it's the heat affecting things. Yeah. My computer's going to be struggling. It's blowing out some heat there. Right. What have we got to do? So...
this is surreal. This game has noises.
Oh yeah, Mia's... You're plugged into my sound, aren't you?
Yeah, I shouldn't do that. That's confusing.
Right. We want to unlock the areas around sort of Richmond. So I'm going to focus on getting this area here, this circle unlocked here, so that we can get to and from Pearl nice and easy, and we can work the south a little bit. So we were in Knoxville. Had we done something? Did we have a thing to do in Knoxville? Let's go and have a look and see.
It's been a while, I wouldn't know. On a side note, according to Babom, this heatwave is just annoying now.
Yeah.
Terlev's computer has been thermally on and off for the last couple of days. But also would like to know how the temperature is here. Well, outside it is hovering at just 26 degrees Celsius, but I'm pretty sure with this being a rooftop apartment, it's closer to 30. And then add another 2 to 3 degrees Celsius because of the computer running.
Alright.
I've been doing editing all day, and I keep interrupting Sal, which I hope is entertaining to people. Sal?
Let's see. So Knoxville will give us the license for Knoxville, Memphis, if we provide them with medicine.
Now that's just careless.
Let's see. So, but Knoxville to Memphis, is that really what we want? Memphis is down there. Not that. What I really want is Knoxville to Atlanta, and that's 600. Right. We just need to make some money, don't we? So what can we make running Knoxville to Louisville? And is it Louisville or is it Louisville? Does anybody know?
Luigi Town, we discussed this. Due to Potato's room never getting any sunlight, it's always really cool in there. He even has a blanket on him right now. Well, la-dee-da, that's really nice of you. We're all so happy.
Right, we're going to run jewellery.
On the other hand, Terry's room faces south with huge windows. It's like a hothouse.
We know how that feels. Yeah. So we're in a rooftop apartment where it's a south-facing apartment, and the south wall is a sloping wall made out of roof tiles because it's the roof, because it's in the attic. And oh boy, those roof tiles sure do keep in the heat.
Well, we're, on the other hand, the only apartments around here who do have a balcony, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to step out on the balcony. Let's see if anyone wants to go to Louisville.
In the meantime, the bomb is embedded in the ground, so that's amazingly cool. He was talking about just his bed and his room, but...
Oh, I needed coal.
You know, it sounds better if you just bury a bomb in the ground, and then it's like a landmine.
Let's hope that...
Ah, you've got to be kidding me.
What?
Vladdy is currently living in very pleasant 12 degrees Celsius.
I think I will need to buy some coal and just place some jewellery to one side. Yep, that'll do. And you know what? I think... Actually, I'm going to place all the jewellery to one side and then I'm going to buy what's left.
Oh.
What?
I've got some sad news from Giles Price, who you haven't said hello to
I
yet.
can't. Oh, hello, Giles.
The Canadians found the potato in the Antarctic, and it's been ravaged by stark raving mad penguins.
Oh, wow.
Well, rest in pieces, potato. You shall not be missed.
Does that mean that potato is now chips?
Depends how recently the penguins have eaten that. And Bobon would like to know if I have any idea how landmines work. No. Why would I research this topic? I wasn't planning on building any landmines. It's not a very practical topic to, you know, have in the head. Oh, I used to be better at structuring sentences at some point in the past. I don't know why I was trying to put an able in there.
It's not worth running food back. Did City Hall want me to take anything to Knoxville? No. But they'll pay a good money for 3 units of steel. Knoxville, anyone? No. Right, let's just bob back to Knoxville then.
Terry does hopefully rightfully point out that the heat has scrambled with my brain.
Yep, the heat is definitely scrambling Mia's brain. Right, we'll buy all of those. We'll take that one too. There's no steel here. No tools either. That's the only other thing that was worth it. We need to take some coal. And we'll run this lot to Louisville.
I don't know, that train moving sound on the world map is not good.
You don't like it?
It's not supposed to be that quick. I mean, it's probably a good representation for the distance you're traveling, but to make it sound like a proper train, it needs to be slow and hefty. But if they would do it like that, they'd get like 3 steam thingies on a track before it arrives somewhere.
So...
You know what I've just realised? Why I'm not wearing my train whistle on me while you're playing this? I should, you know, whistle more often while you're whizzing around.
Cincinnati to Indianapolis. Let's see if we can make any money there. Cincinnati... We could sell oil to Indianapolis.
Sal,
We could sell
Potato has a
tobacco
question
back.
for you.
Yeah.
What looks like a fox, sounds like a fox, eats like a fox, but smells like a dumpster fire?
Don't know. A fox in a dumpster fire. I smelt a dumpster fire yesterday. There was a dumpster fire at the university next door.
Yeah. Vladdy says his room smells like that. But then again, why does your room look and sound and eat like a fox? And yes, it is a German train whistle.
Alright, I'm going to grab some tobacco and take it to Cincinnati, I think.
Potato says a furry looks like a fox, sounds like a fox, eats like a fox, but smells like a dumpster fire. Ugh. And Terry Love says Louisville.
Here.
No, Louisville. Oh, definitely wrong. Louisville. Yes, Louisville. Yes. What? I think he was trying to make fun of you not being able to pronounce Luigi Town.
No one
Anyway,
wants to go to Cincinnati.
Sal, but also reminds you that you had cool plans.
Yes, want to talk about cool plans for this weekend. So, it's probably Sunday. I want to start opening the negotiations for what time would be convenient for anybody who wants to play Talisman. So, we've got 4 of us so far confirmed. Oh, Potato, this is telling you you're confirmed. We're going to
confirmed him.
I did.
I've not been invited to that directorate meeting.
It was a quorum of 1 and I was there, therefore the motion was passed.
I shall file a formal complaint with the board.
I shall supply you with a copy of Talisman, and Spotted Cow will be joining us. And if we can't do this Sunday, no problem. We'll just work out another day that's convenient for us all. But we can. We've got room for up to 6 people, so another 2 players. We need a minimum of 4, which we've got, and then another 2 people to join us. And you'll need a reasonable quality microphone so that it's streamable quality.
And a reasonable background noise. So if you have a screaming bird, a running TV, or a, I don't know, leaking baby, please go away. Or at least do something about the bird slash baby slash fridge slash TV. In the meantime, Charles Price had a quick stop in the Antarctic, dropping off snowmobiles and building materials. Also generators and Sal. What's that?
That's Jacques.
What's a Jacques?
It's a guy's name.
Oh.
So
Jacques confirmed the death of the potato in the canteen. Are you sure we have to call him Jacques?
Probably his name. Alright, so weapons are not contraband between these 2 cities, but that's a bit risky. What did I say I was going to run? Oil. 33.65.
Ah, but one can't do next week and slash week. But Bill also would like to join, but he's not sure about the quality of his microphone. Well, get in touch with me and I can assess the quality of your microphone and eventually even try to fix it with you or tell you that you're hopeless case, which needs to be, you know, pushed away. Oh yeah.
Oh, how's tools?
Potato points out that if this stream happens, I will have to deal with Potato for 1 to 6 hours, depending on the stream length.
Yep. And it could be a long game. Talisman can be a long game.
Sal did predict that it's going to be closer to the 6-hour mark.
Yeah.
Get in touch with me how? Well, surely everybody knows me. Alternatively, you can contact me via Steam.
Let's get Cole first.
That's the most reliable way to get, you know, a word in with me, but also the easiest way for me to ignore people.
Yeah, drop a message on. Well, if you're already part of the Nidd's Discord, then you can contact us through Discord. and we'll be using Discord for the stream. But Bomb, if you're up for it and you think you've got a decent enough microphone, then we don't mind waiting another week. And yeah, but also we can, if you have a word with Mia, and Mia will give you a test and we'll just see if it's really that bad.
Potato was that bad. Not because of his microphone, that was in the end bearable. One could deal with it. No, it was the bird. And the fact that his entire country suddenly lost internet access. Yeah, I'm not letting that down. In the meantime, what are you doing?
Just running some goods around the place. Need to earn a bit of cash so I can unlock a load of licenses.
Come on, Babom, your microphone can't be that bad. Get in touch with me and I can tell you that it's that bad. I won't believe it until I've heard it for myself.
Wow, steel's cheap in Indianapolis.
Canada's Prime Minister must have forgotten to pay the internet bill.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your Prime Minister seems like a fairly reliable guy, but that might just be the contrast to the South.
Yeah, the contrast to many others around.
Who else is around?
Our own included. We have... Well, I honestly believe...
We're not around. There is like Greenland and Iceland in the team.
Well, it's a big global community, isn't it? It's around us. It's
plus we can still say we have the competent queen who's not doing anything. We will never look that bad because we still have a scapegoat, which is fairly decent at being, you know, respectable. It's the hat, I'm telling you.
Oh, Terry, Mia liked the kitty hats link that I shared with him.
I wasn't as enthusiastic as she's trying to portray right now.
I had to prise my phone out of your sticky fingers while you were going, ooh.
No, they weren't sticky. They were sweaty.
They were sticking to my phone.
They were sweaty because
they were gripping my phone.
Shoo, go away.
Alright, Cincinnati to where?
Charles Price probably can't attend because he'll probably have planes, fans, emergency vehicles, cars, building sites, trains, and angry protesters in the background.
Ah. Angry protesters, so we'll use that London you're going to be in? I know London's
I'm pretty sure there's loads of angry protesters around the globe at the moment. But I can see how the background noise of a plane might be a bit much.
Yeah.
Then again, do you never have a quiet moment around the place? The Antarctic sounds cold. Quiet. At least I always imagine it quiet and cold.
Maybe we'll try running to Pittsburgh.
According to Bell also, all of these things would also rule out me and you. Do we have... Well, we do have trains in the background sometimes. We currently do have a building site. We have emergency vehicles on a regular basis, cars sometimes too. I haven't had angry protesters, so I'm trying to get rid of the fan, but Sal's computer won't let go. And we can't hear planes. Speaking of planes, I can currently hear a train in the background.
Yeah, and we have got the far window open because hot.
I know. Well, to be fair, I can deal with all these things if they're not a constant droning noise. Babies and birds are that.
Still gonna be jewelry, okay.
Oh no.
What?
Giles Price points out the name of the Canadian Prime Minister, but I'm pretty sure I can't pronounce his name, which is why I've been trying to avoid it so far. Justin Trudeau. That was totally not how it sounds.
Londoners are just angry in the summer. It's true. Yeah. The UK is generally more likely to have a good riot in the summer than it is in the winter. Trudeau. Yeah, Justin Trudeau.
Are you sure it's Justin?
Justin.
That doesn't sound French at all. Justine.
No passengers. Did I just check for passengers? Yes, I did. Right, let's bob over to Pittsburgh.
Potato complains that his Prime Minister hasn't done anything that he's promised, but on the bright side, he's apparently really hot.
Well, this
That's
is
no
what's
wonder with
good
the heat
about
wave.
our political situation at the moment, is that none of our politicians can actually do anything that they promise, which
yeah, but
is
Corbyn
about
is hot.
what you really...
Sorry,
Only if
sorry.
you like
I like
really old bearded men.
I like beards. I like nice elderly hairstyles. I wish I could have that too.
Yeah, I can see actually how he'd be your sort of guy now you mention it. But yeah, our political parties at the moment are tending towards the extreme. So the fact that the electorate has managed to vote in hung parliament is brilliant. It means that they're actually going to have to work together to find common ground, which is probably the best thing for the country, given the options of any one of them being in power. Let's see what these guys are paying me for jewellery. A lot. Okay, yeah.
I'm
I'll
not
take
sure
that.
in what response that was, but Charles Price believes
course.
that lesbian, transgender, feminist, vegan, social and eco-warrior female protesters do count. Do you count for loud, droning, constant noise, or do you count for being up for streaming, which is confusing? I can't stream with a whole crowd of protesters.
Unless you were, of course, streaming the protest.
I'm not streaming the protest. What interesting thing is there to watch?
Depends what's going on, I suppose.
Terry Love likes the
right.
sound of passing police cars, fire engines and ambulances, so he wants us to leave the window open. We can't do that. You'd hear the neighbours coughing all the time.
Now, the neighbour... Mia's making that up. The neighbours are
I'm
really
not making
quiet
this
round
up. I
here.
can see them coughing when I'm looking out the window spying on
I've
them.
told you not to look out the window with the
I'm
binoculars.
telling
It's
you,
rude.
the guys on the opposite side of the street on the second floor do have a pig. Or a really ugly looking dog. Potato asks, so does this mean that
see
Sal is
where
doing double
next.
streams or is Mir doing Prey tomorrow? No, Sal will be doing Skyrim tomorrow because unlike Prey, Skyrim is a fairly reliable game.
Right,
Charles
Philadelphia.
Price
Can we
believes
make
that
money?
Mir has a beard fetish. No, it's not a fetish, it's just very stylistic and I wish I had one as magnificent as that.
Mia's just got a wish to be as physically old as his age.
Yes. Being old sounds nice.
Right,
I can complain about
Philadelphia.
more things.
he's been practicing for many a year, has Mia?
Anoop is here.
Hello,
saying that.
Anoop.
Points out that it's a good day, hot but a good day.
Oh, good.
Well, I'm happy that it's a good day for you, it's not so much for me.
Mia's in a mood.
Yeah, I am. Terry Love says that none of our politicians should be trusted with anything. Well, that kind of invalidates the whole point of a politician if we don't trust them with anything. But then again, if you're just talking about politicians that are, you know, out and about currently, maybe yes.
New York, Cleveland, Detroit.
I'm not a peeping Tom. I'm a neighborhood watch
He's
person.
a curtain twitcher.
I'm not a curtain twitcher, I don't have curtains. I openly stand out there. Sometimes with binoculars, but only when the others are not looking. Terry Love points out that being old sucks. Well, I don't want to be old, I just want to look old, so I can use that as an excuse to behave old while not actually being old. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't insult your elderly lifestyle, by which I don't mean that you're elderly, unless of course you're admitting that you are.
Terry's retired.
Yeah, but
Terry's
you can
one
still
of
be
our-
young while being retired.
Terry's one of our older viewers.
I know.
Eric, we're going to Washington next. I think we've made enough money to unlock some of the things, so we'll just make some money on our way to Pearl and we'll go see what we can do about Pearl. Right, Washington.
Giles Price, here a small correction. He claims that I would be looking at hot, sexy men with six-packs on the other side of the street. That is wrong. That's wrong.
He's
I'm
definitely
looking at weird people.
He's looking at the neighbours going, those people, that's a pig. Why have they got a pig in their apartment?
Yeah, I'm jealous. I want to have a bird.
27.49.
Vladdy would like to know how old I am anyway. Too old. Too old for all of this. But not old enough to actually say this. Joshua Buck would like to know if you're planning on streaming more Medieval Engineers. She is in fact planning that. The only problem is we would like to do it as a group again, for which we'd need all of them. But unfortunately currently both Anubis and Boris are not available at the weekends, so we can't stream it again.
Yes.
Oh, we're aiming for in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oil.
Depends on their availability. But one wants to know if Mia was the kind of guy who couldn't wait to grow up and then grow down around 6 feet. What?
Grow down 6 feet under.
Oh, I don't... Oh. Why do you need to grow when you want to be buried? That sounds weird.
I wonder if these guys will take oil from us. Yes, that's a profit. Nice. Tobacco or tools? Let's see what they're selling for in Washington.
Also nice compliment from Giles. Apparently he said something nice.
Did I?
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was. Stream delay makes it hard to connect these points.
74 or 24.
Potato's gonna be busy tomorrow because there is gonna be a Skyrim stream and also he'll be at an art gallery.
Ah.
And a noob wants me to stop wishing my life away. Again, I don't want to have my
Absolutely.
life gone, I just want to look older. Ah, see? Bell also says that being retired means nothing. A friend of his is retired at age 35. To which I think Potato replied, that's not nice to say about their wife. What?
What's south of Washington? Ah, Richmond. Okay, so... Right, we're going to go to Richmond and we're going to go talk to Pearl this time.
Are you sure you want to talk to Pearl? We haven't unlocked the full circle yet.
I've got a ton of money now, so we can afford to unlock where we need to go as we need to go there.
Okay.
Which was what I wanted to... A point I wanted to reach. Ooh, oh gosh, even though jewellery is expensive here, it's really expensive in Richmond. I wonder if it still is, though.
Terry Love seems confused because I'd like to have a bird. A sexy teen bird? No, what is wrong with you? An elderly bird
I'm going to
that
run
just
some
sits there and
cotton
complains.
down there.
Something like Boris has.
See if anyone wants to go to Richmond or if City Hall wants anything taken to Richmond.
Oh. Anoop says, talking about birds there's a peacock roaming your streets around by his friend's place. He stood on top of a car there. And the wife thing was about the neighbors thing. I forgot what that was about. And Vladdy would
Okay.
like to know if Richmond is out of his room. Why is Richmond out of his room?
What?
I don't know.
Oh! They won't sell me a newspaper subscription in Richmond because apparently I did something wrong.
Okay.
They're
Don't
suspicious of me.
care. Still don't care. Bell also
Because I'm
points
the
out that I'll
Confederates.
start to look old soon enough. Once I hit 30, it's all over. And Anoop's internet was being good so far, but it's starting to play up now. Terribly sorry.
Alright, I'm going to talk to Pearl. Are we ready?
Oh no, I'm not.
Okay. Right, Pearl. Hello, wait, you seem kind of familiar. Pearl, it's me, your brother Walter. Is it really you, Walter? It's been such a long time. I'm so glad to see you again. What are you doing so far away from home? I've come to take care of Father's business before his partners cause unnecessary bloodshed. We need to take 51% of our family business back so we can change the route of the Transcontinental Railroad project, and I can't do that without your help. You can count on me, brother, but I don't have much time left.
She's dead.
What are you talking about? What's wrong? I'm afraid I've fallen ill. Oh my, I'll be back with some medicine. Hold on. So we've got to go for a drugstore, get medicine for Pearl, and then come back to Pearl in Richmond.
So she needs 11 tons of medicine.
Okie dokie.
Hold on, that was... She does?
She does need... Yeah. We got
11 tons?
We've got 45 days to get medicine for her, which would be easy enough.
Terry says that a bird that complains would be too much competition for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, it would be like, another me.
Could you imagine if we had a parrot that had picked up on Mia's complaints and just sat in the corner chattering?
Actually, no, that's even better because that means I don't even have to be here. And then I can set up a salt command for the bird and you can salt it to death.
Belle also likes my girly voice. Right, so I'm going to bob up to Philadelphia because they've got a drugstore. Let's see what we're taking to Philadelphia, whether it's Philadelphia or Washington. I mean, we need to get some... We need to get our reputation up with the Confederates, so I want to do some things here. Let's see if we can bring cloth back. Has anybody got
Giles
cloth?
Price has a question for you. Sal, if he called Mir a curtain twitcher, does he have the oversized binoculars too?
Philadelphia.
I wish I did.
No, he doesn't. That was, yeah, we're teasing about that. But he does keep an eye on the neighbours rather closely, just like a rural person would.
Well, of course. How else would you watch out for your neighbours? They also watch out for you. It's all one big family or something. And Vladdy will be 29 officially this year, so he will be that old. We're terribly sorry. According to Balorso, as soon as you hit 30, your life is over. And Anoop hates his internet. We're sorry for that too.
59. This doesn't. I can take medicine. It's not particularly good.
Noob says that he can get chat just fine, but the stream is just buffering non-stop for the last 4 minutes. And I can see that the stream quality did drop down to 720p.
Yeah, I've been told you're getting some lost frames, which I don't normally get. So I'm thinking it's the heat.
Maybe I should switch the streaming setup over to my computer. Again.
We could try it for tomorrow. Right. Philadelphia, anyone? No. They didn't have... No, it's just the cloth. So I'm going to bring cloth back. I'm not going to stop at Washington.
Oh, yeah. Vladdy does point out that he's been sleeping in a coffin already, so clearly he's been prepared for his own death. I do remember that topic.
I bet coffins... I don't know, I imagine it would be quite cool.
That's because you're imagining that it's underground.
I imagine everything to be cool compared to how hot everything is at the moment here.
Terry does point out that life's over at 30. In that case, his life's been over twice already, and he started on the third time.
Well,
I'm just echoing what Bell also says. You can probably tell me more or better things?
Oil's cheap. Yeah, we've got space.
Charles
Let's
Price
just
wants to
see
know if Vladdy is a vampire. If I remember correctly, yes, but I might be wrong.
Ezekiel Bowen. Welcome to my pharmacy. Only well-prepared medicine. What do you want to buy? I'm looking for medicine for my sister. She has a fever and red spots all over her skin. Do you have a remedy? He does have remedy. Okay, medicine bottle. Buy to you. For some reason, the ones that I've got on me don't count. I have to go and get some new ones.
Maybe it's the blue stuff, though.
That's an agility booster. Energy herbs. I'm not sure what that actually does. Duration permanent. Oh. Oh, mind you, look at the price. Oh, so I can up my guys by using these things and buying these things, though. I shall bear that in mind. Okay. I thought we upgraded quite slow, and I was wondering how... Like, were we just supposed to buy new things as we went along? And what's this gun? Not as good. Samuel, well, you are usually driving the train, aren't you? Yeah, we're good. Except I haven't given him any herbs or
Whoopsie
anything.
daisy.
What?
I skipped something that I perceived as a nonsensical comment and didn't notice that Ralph had joined the stream. Say hello.
Hello, Ralph.
He said Wagwan boys. I have no idea what that means. Sal, do you know what
Which
that
means-
means? You're hip with the kids.
What?
Wagwan boys.
I think it's a greeting.
Are you sure it doesn't sound like a greeting? Another fictional scenario by Potato in which Sal says, "So you don't trust me, eh? Maybe this will change your mind," while you slide the D to mirror across the desk.
Damn it, have I not... I didn't pick up coal.
Oh, unofficially, Vladdy will be 375 years old this year. Doesn't sound that old to me. And Terry loves to suggest that you put dish with ice near where the fans draw air into the computer.
I used to do, when I had a computer which was very underpowered and used to overheat terribly, what I used to do was take ceramic... I had a set of spare ceramic tiles that I, for like the bathroom wall tiles. And I'd keep a set in the freezer and then a set in the base of my computer and then swap them over. So, and then have the sides removed from the box on my computer, and then that way the computer would keep going a little bit longer. I have dollars to spend. What are you selling, I wonder?
But Mom will be away over the weekend, so clearly he wants you to stream Urban Empire.
Man, you're so mean.
No, I think that's what he's asking. I'm not entirely sure. There's a bit
Oh,
missing in
mirror.
the middle. Also, apparently it's... What? Oh, she just sells medicine. Apparently it's pronounced Wagwan Boys. Like Magman, but Wagman.
We will take all of her medicine.
It's the dialect of the roadmen. I am not familiar with this. Not at all. She told you that's something the kids are hip with.
Ooh, that
Charles
sounds
Price
worth it
pointed
too.
out as a redneck terminology. I am also not particularly familiar with that one, but alright.
Let's give these energy herbs to Sandro.
Does he
Thank you,
consume them?
Mira. Yeah. So when he consumes them, his cooldown on his ability is reset. Actually, isn't Sandro our firefighter? So
Hello, stranger.
might be. Anyway. Cotton at 6 I don't think is particularly good. We're heading to Richmond. cotton 13. Oh, alright. Whatever we can carry. Might as well.
But also would like to know if roadmen are gypsies. I wouldn't know.
Maybe. Could be a travelling kind of thing.
Okay, here's an example phrase for roadman speech, I think. Wagwan madman, what the drillickers? Yeehaw!
Alright. We are supplying 7 units of cloth. Except... Here's your cloth. Do you like me now?
No.
We shall try again.
Charles Price believes that Mir is probably a German hippie with a combi van, and that's why I'm not down with the kids. No, I'm not down with the kids because I'm trying to aim to become a teacher.
Ooh. 8 units of jewellery for 3,000.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh. Hurry up then.
Pearl, please do something, Walter. I want to live long enough to help you. Alright. So we can give her... We've got a medium bottle and a large bottle of something, so we'll give her the bigger bottle. Thank you, Walter. I will try to stay alive for you. I'm afraid the doctors here don't know what to do. A local shaman, however, claims he can cure me with the proper ingredients. Okie dokie. What's he need? You would do that? Bless you, brother.
What
The
does
shaman.
he need?
What ingredients does he need? I'll bring them no matter the cost. You do that? Bless you, brother. The shaman is a half Mexican named Juan Matsua, living near Louisville. Talk to him and find out what he needs to cure me. I could say, unfortunately, I'm far too busy to help you at the moment. Sorry, sister.
You shall die.
I will, in the meantime, get some rest.
The
Okay.
translation of Wagwan from Matman, what the drillickers yeehaw, is hello, group of friends. What's up? What's up?
Right, we've bought ourselves some extra time. We've now got 67 days to... Actually, can I... Pearl, can I give you... I can! Have some more medicine.
Jesus!
Fantastic.
You can make the woman immortal.
Richmond?
According to a bomb...
Oh, look, now I'm not as bad. He'll let me subscribe to the Richmond market.
Oh, how nice
I'm
of
going to
them.
do that because I think I might be backwards and forwards a bit.
Potato wanted to know if I had a stroke when I was reading that out there. I think I did, a heat stroke. And Giles Price wants to know if Ralph is possessed now by some evil spirit that the stream needs to exorcise.
Louisville.
To which I think Ralph replied with yes, Roadman, calling us gypsies. I know. And Babom says, Sal, giving people a big bottle only leads to more problems. And Potato says, ingredients, well, I guess she's dead.
If we go via Knoxville, is there anything we can make good money on? We could make good money on oil.
Giles Price is asking for a priest in the house to get rid of Ralph's possession. Ralph on the other end says, nah, you're supposed to look up a Korean Billy Roadman dialect. I didn't even know that's a thing.
Yep.
I didn't even know people learn that on purpose. That's really confusing. I mean, it's nice, but it's not one of the funny dialects.
Alright, going to Knoxville. Anybody? You want to go to Louisville, 14 days. Yeah, you can come with us. You can help shoot people then. City Hall. We are going to find 8 units of jewellery for you. Definitely.
Well, hurry up then. Get those jewelleries in.
And here we've got... So we're going to go to Knoxville. There's a few things we could do. We would make about 30 on oil.
The Roadman dialect is from London? What the hell?
40 on tools, we wouldn't be able to carry many. I I think our best bet is medicine. So we'll take medicine to... Oh, and we've still got a bit of cloth. We'll sell off the cloth. Oh, right.
I'm not sure
What's
if I
flashing?
want to look up that dialect. It sounds really weird. It might taint me.
Who's Lewis? Lewis?
But one would like to know if you can speak Cockney rhyming slang. I don't even know what that is.
Lewis Addison Armistead says, I need help. Who are you? What can I do for you? You can call me Low. I was wounded in action. I need to get to a hospital.
Sure-yo, pal. It's just $120 for the ticket.
25 days. We can reach a hospital in 25 days. Stay with me, soldier. I'll get you patched up. I'm sure there'll be some... Because I want to get the Confederates happier with us. Anybody
And you
else
get
to talk
him...
to?
And you get him to a hospital in the north. He'll be really happy about this.
Right, we want to go to Louisville via Knoxville.
Trip on me, blood, and you get shanked.
Need... Oh, Lewis is not looking well at all. You're right. Right, bit of coal.
Ah. Potato asked Anubis if he wanted to join the art gallery thing, but Anubis is unfortunately a bit too busy. Well, Anubis is a busy man. Plus, he'll have his own stream tomorrow, which he needs to take care of. I'm not planning on teaching in London.
Ooh.
What?
Well, I've never seen this before. Isaiah Riley, who is a suspicious Confederate soldier. Greetings, civilian. Just making sure you ain't got no Union troops aboard. You're free to go. While I'm here, may I have a look around your camp? I have some money with your name on it if you grant me entry. Oh, I get reputation.
Yeah, but you pay $110
Yeah, I
to
can
enter
afford
the...
it. I just think that we really need to get our reputation up with these guys.
Sure you do. Anyway, Potato wants you to take the bumpiest track to the hospital.
Oh, we do get good money from selling the medicine here, but I don't want to sell it all because somebody wanted medicine, and I think it might have been Knoxville. I think they wanted 8, so we'll sell these guys 2, and we'll pick up... Can we take 2 barrels of oil? Yeah, we can carry that. Anyone to talk to? Who's that there under the... Clinton. Okay. No, he doesn't like us. Well, things are getting better with the Confederates.
Giles Price wants to know if you can hear a tram.
Oh! Not from here. We can't. The trams are...
Must be your imagination.
3 blocks away or something. Jeremiah Black. Hello, Jeremiah. We need a private investigator. Walter, my greetings to you. Tilbetnar has gone too far, but opposing him definitely requires professional assistance. We need a private investigator to keep tabs on Cornelius's actions. This would give us an edge. We would know precisely if and when he tries to obtain shares in the company. I will let you know when I find the right person for this. Respectfully, Jeremiah Black.
You've got mail.
Okay. I suspect that means that we just need to keep cash on us at all times, because at some point Jeremiah is going to demand cash in a hurry.
Ralph would like to have an explanation on what this game exactly is. Is it an outstanding rail company during the Civil War?
It's an apparently reasonably accurate...
Historic representation?
Yeah, you tell him here while I
Basically, it's a game about
want-
the
For
rise of the transcontinental railway system. We're starting out at the East Coast, where we have a small part of the former railway company, and a father died who owned that thing, and his partner wants to now get it all and use the railway company to I don't know, slaughter Indians or something. So basic, accurate history there. But we don't want that, so we try to buy 51% of the shares before them to prevent that and just build ethical railways. It's basically a very fun trading simulator with a train theme. And speaking about train themes, Bobom says that a game like this, but for planes, would be so much better. I guess you're a plane person then.
think we shall run tobacco to Louisville.
Ralph is asking if it's from the east or the west coast. Well, at the start of the game, I believe, it's only at the east coast, and the goal of the game is eventually to expand the railway system to the west coast. aka making that crossing eventually, but we haven't gotten that far yet, so we don't know, and the game is called Bounty Train.
Did I say tobacco?
I don't know.
Yeah, I said tobacco.
Oh yeah, that's a good description. But Bomber says it's about running your father's train company through the ages. Fathers to fathers? I guess fathers. So we're trying to stop the Indians from buying our railway. No, we're trying to stop our colleague who really hates Indians from using the railway to smash Indian houses or something. But also would like to know if you'd like to give Euro Truck Simulator another go, Sal.
Yeah, I enjoy Euro Truck Simulator. I'm sure we'll do a bit more of that. Oh, right. So we have taken the wounded soldier to hospital in Louisville. We have dropped off... Did we not get a completed message? We should have got a
Bomb
completed
points out
message.
that with planes you would have to plot routes, buy landing permits, buy fuel, research new plane tech, and fuel consumption methods. Yeah, that would be nice.
Okay,
But again,
so...
I like the train theme.
yeah. We also do have to... we can upgrade our trains and carriages. We can go smuggling. There is a bit of real time in this where we battle either natives or bandits and things. Right, but there's a few things we need to do here. Wounded officer. What? We've got to take him to either Charlestown or New York. We can't just take him somewhere that's got a hospital.
I know. Now you need to report him to either side of the war, and whichever
Damn
side
it.
you side with, the other one will not be happy about that.
I don't know if we'll get him anywhere in time now, though. I should have read the thing.
Well, you still have 16 days to get to New York. That doesn't sound that complicated.
Well, we'd need to take him to Charleston, otherwise we're going to lose reputation with the Confederates, and we want to try and stay as neutral as we can.
Oh no! What was that?
It's good for the business.
What's the condition for
Matsuo.
failing? No, what's happening if you fail? I mean,
We will lose reputation, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. Yeah.
quick question in between. Bell also would like to know if Lou is bleeding out because of the red down there.
No, it's just he's only got a little bit of life. He'll bleed out in 16 days. Right, Matsuo, let's talk to Matsuo. Matsuo. Tell me your ailment if you require healing, otherwise please do not waste my time. My sister needs your help, but apparently you don't have the necessary ingredients. Her name is Pearl. I know who you speak of. She has an ailment that can only be cured with a dream herb called Mexican Camellia. There is a shaman in Louisville by the name of Margaret who frequently has this plant sent to her from my home country. Oh, he's Mexican, isn't he? And this plant alone will cure her? Yes, but I doubt she will be able to tolerate its bitterness. I must mix it with a herb used by the natives here called sweetgrass. You'll have to obtain it from one of their camps. I will return soon with the ingredients. Okay, so we've got a bit of running around to do.
In the meantime, Ralph
Via
would
Charleston.
like to know if you play Team Fortress 2. She played it once in an event that I dragged her into. She didn't quite enjoy it that much. It's not really her type of game.
No.
So I doubt she'll revisit it.
Right,
Ralph does think a stream like that would be funny, though.
Matsuo. I did beat Boris to death with my fists in a boxing match.
Yeah, but Boris didn't really like it either.
Find Matsuo. We found Matsuo.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, but it's not... Find Matsuo.
I think you need to finish his quest before
Did
you
I
can...
not click the... I will return soon with the ingredients. Oh, okay. Oh, there was things. I must have clicked the... It sounds as though you expect me to do this for free. You own a train, don't you? Instead of dollars, bring me good boots. Do not bother returning to me without them.
Oh.
I don't have much choice. I'll bring the ingredients along with the boots. Paying you in boots is not a problem.
Ah, there you've done it.
Yeah. Alright, so we completed that one.
Terry Love
Boots.
asks for a version of this game with tramp streamers sailing around the world to delivering cargo. That would be nice too, but we don't need to beat this game concept to death. I'm pretty sure there are other fun spins you could take on the genre.
Okay, let's have a look at Charleston.
Also, Babom says, Sal, you're becoming a streamer and a Space Engineers player. Everything else is out the window.
Ooh, that's expensive. Gonna have to do it though.
On a side note,
Yeah, I need that.
to stop the guy from bleeding out, Bell also suggests you put a cork in him.
Yeah, I need that. Yeah, maybe that's the thing, is that we have put a cork in him.
Oh, and now he wants
6
to
days.
complain.
Okay. So we can make it to Charleston. This is our route. We've got to run from Louisville to Charleston. And ideally...
In one go.
Was it Knoxville? Or, oh no, it was Richmond that wanted jewellery, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, let's see if we can make some money en route.
Mexican Calia, that sounds a
Glickman,
bit
where
more than a
where are we taking
remedy,
Glickman?
Ralph says.
Oh, Glickman's the guy who has got the treasure map, isn't
Yeah.
he? Okay. Right, first of all, if we are going to Knoxville, was it next? Back to Knoxville?
Again, Ralph thinks that Mexican Calia sounds like something you get from the black market.
Indeed. Sounds like a legal high.
But Bomb's Wi-Fi broke for a second there, and when he got back on, he heard, I beat Boris with my fists. He wanted to know if he missed something. Yeah, she was talking about the TF2 Palooza stream I was having a year ago.
Is that the only time I've played TF2? Yeah,
That was
it
the
is
only
Knoxville.
time you've played TF2. I roped Anubis into it once for Man vs. Machine, but he wasn't particularly fond of it either. Which is understandable. Having a horrible addiction to hats is not everybody's cup of tea or hat. Potato said, boots to the head.
food.
Probably in response to the guy who wants boots. Which Giles Price responded with Mir Simulator 2018.
Right, Knoxville.
Babom says we could mix all these transport freight games into one big game, which eventually develops into you transporting goods to Mars. That would be kind of fun. But difficult to tie together on a theme level.
Just checking that the Treasure Fever, where do we need to go for that? Chicago. The Thorny Locomotive, I don't see us doing that anytime soon. How are we doing on shares? Yeah.
Also, Babon points out that it's 8 minutes past 9. Vladdy says it's 8 minutes past 1. It's 8 minutes past 3 for Tammy Patton, who you haven't said hello to yet.
Oh, hello, Tammy.
And 8 minutes past 10 for Beloso.
Where am I going next? What's the next city across?
Atlanta, and you don't know anything about Atlanta.
Okay. Oh, that's the cult agent.
Are you sure?
Oh, no, it's not. It's Wilmington.
Oh.
General Lee. We've got to talk to General Lee in Wilmington. Okay.
That's nice. But also says,
no one wants to
corrects me that it's a hat of tea. Yeah, that would have been a good way.
Atlanta. We have no idea what prices are in Atlanta.
Yeah, I told you. And both Ralph and Potato point out that they like TF2, and they'd be gladly be of assistance if I require people for TF2. I'll look into it.
Right, we'll just grab some coal.
Bob says, hey Mia, open a hat shop. Or not, you would probably just take home all the hats. I would. Oh. Ralph points out that he has already supplied my hat shop, so he would like to have a 20% share of my hat shop empire. Trust me, it's not that lucrative of a business, but Bomb was right. I'd probably just take all the hats for myself.
Lots of people to talk to here. Right, let's have a look. William, who are you? Blast it all! Why did this have to happen on my watch? What's the problem, sir? Union spies have stolen the general. That's what happened. I'm that...
Stolen the general?
Apparently. I'm that train's conductor. Oh, the general's a train.
Oh.
That's what happened. I'm that train's conductor. This engine is my responsibility. I have to gather my men. That train has to be stopped, even if I have to do it on foot.
Ooh, I remember. I've seen that train, the loading screens. I want it.
Oh, the general. Oh, yeah, that's a fancy one, isn't it?
It is.
It's much faster than...
Speaking about fancy things, Babom would like to cool down. See, he has summoned Jizargo to rain jizz on Babom's home. Ugh.
We can't do this, because we need to get to Charleston, otherwise we're gonna...
Maybe he'll still be there on the way back?
Yeah. We'll not talk to you just yet. Oh, Margaret. Margaret.
Ugh. Weirdo.
What do you... Oh, it's a woman, isn't it? What do you need from me? How's that for a voice?
Yeah,
Female-ish?
not really.
Yeah. Great, Margaret. Matsuo said you can help me. I'm calling her Margaret. It may well be Margay, if there was a sort of French...
Margaret.
But we'll go with Margaret.
Margaret. Margaret.
Matsuo, I know him. What help do you need? Do you have Mexican Kalia? Yes, take it.
Well,
Thank
you
you very
gives
much.
that away.
Do you have sweetgrass? Just a little. It is very expensive here. I can sell it for $750, or you can search for it in the north.
Makes it easy.
Yeah, but I'm a bit
And your
short on
sister's
cash.
dying.
I may come back to you on that one. All right, Charles, who are you? Who are you? Who are you? My apologies. There must be some misunderstanding. Okay. Henry, who are you? Yes. Just thanking you for your service. Okay. Joseph, who are you? My poor little girl, where have you gone? Sir, have you seen my daughter? She's 17 years old with brown hair, last seen in Knoxville. Sorry to hear this. Unfortunately, I've not seen her now. Okay.
That was easy.
And Helen, who are you? Hello, stranger. My name is Helen Han. Hard times. I'm looking for a job. My services will cost you an awful lot of money, which I don't have. Even if I did. Okay. What's the next town across? We're going to Charleston next.
Yeah.
We've got enough.
Are you sure it's pronounced Charleston?
Charleston.
Not Charlestown?
No, it's just Charleston. Charleston. There's no W in there.
How's there not a W in there?
That's the way they roll. Right, we
Ugh.
can wait for them to open. We've got time for that.
Couldn't you have looked for passengers first?
Well, I wouldn't want to get the passengers on the train and then just wait.
Fair point.
They want weapons. I'm not running weapons. Pittsville, no.
Did you get any passengers from Knoxville to Atlanta, though?
Nope.
Hmm.
We really need to be making some cash. Right, none of those want to go to Charleston.
Ralph says, hold on a minute. Is Sal working for the Confederates?
Oh, I'm being totally neutral in all of this.
Yep, she just brushes up
Making
her
money
reputation
wherever I
with the
can make it.
Confederates so they'd still work with her. She's not fully supporting them.
Tobacco's cheaper than anywhere else I've seen it. I might run around with some tobacco.
And Ralph points out, no, hold on, stop. I mixed that up. But also says that listen to these two train lovers over there. What?
Tools are going for 31. Right, let's just stock up on tools, because we've got a good... We can definitely sell that for a profit somewhere. Even if not Charleston, we at those prices we can afford to take a gamble. Right, Charleston.
And Ralph responded to that. They're called train-gineers. We're train-gineers now. I'm okay with that.
August Townsend. Sir, you won't find better prices anywhere else out here on the tracks, I guarantee it. I'll be the judge of that. Let me see your goods. Who have we got? Oh, and there's people as well.
Terry Love points out that Sal is a proper Yankee. She'd sell her granny for a profit.
Mira. Hello, Mira. Mira sells medicines. So, what are you selling? Those things are cheap. Well, we're a bit short on cash, you see.
It's probably because you bought your sister so much medicine that she probably...
No, it's the licenses. I spent a fortune on licenses. And I haven't been running much.
Then again, Tammy
shall I give
Passon
me for
points out
tools?
that selling your grandmother is not just a Yankee thing. Yeah, Vladdy does
That's
say
an
we would
per
all
piece,
do
okay.
that if there was profit to be made in selling your grandmother.
I'll take the food. The food is nice and cheap. We made a decent profit. Might have been able to make more, but it was good enough.
Oh, that's dark. Charles Price wants to know, are you saying that your grandma can be used to power the train? Well, yes, she could be shoveling coal to diffuse that situation there a bit.
Right, let's see. We are now...
Charleston looks
Charleston.
ugly.
Charleston's actually really pretty. It's a very pretty place. Right, we're in Charleston. Talk to Lewis Armistead.
Speaking of Lewis, Bernie Bear Bull also thinks that Lewis is drowning
Drowning?
in blood.
Ah, yeah. Is this Charleston? Yes, we made it. You have saved my life. What's your name? My name is too famous to pronounce. Don Diego de la Vega. No, I'll tell you, Walter Reed, so that then
He'll
people
tell
are
on
less-
you to these your superiors, and then they'll do a thing to you.
No, the Unionists. I'm friendly enough with the Unionists, so they trust me enough. Walter Reed. You'll always be in my prayers. Please take my rifle as a token of my gratitude. I don't think I'll need it for a good while. Thank you and get well. Very nice. Okay, so we've got a rifle.
In the heat of all the comments in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
I missed Potato's comment, which said, Sal sure loves riding trains. I guess you could call her transgender. Finger pistols. I'm
that's
somewhat
a
glad
bad
that I
pun.
missed it, and I'm sad that I went back for this now. Did I say granny
let's have a
power?
look.
Because Giles Price said granny power, and I like that.
Who's
I'm gonna
our
tell
guy
Boris.
with the... Well, I think I'm just gonna... What's the one we've got? 15, 6 seconds. Which of these guns looks best? Actually, even though the accuracy is a little bit lower and the rate of fire is a tiny little bit lower, you get quite a lot of extra damage for only a small amount of decrease. So I think we'll swap for that one, actually. Now, I wonder if there's a gunsmith in town. There isn't, so I can't sell off any of that stuff. Right, let's pop into the market. Maybe you can tell Boris later.
Too late, I already told him.
If you're going to be distracted, you could get me a drink.
No, I can't. You'll be able to wait another 30 minutes for this stream to be over.
Right, oh good, we did make a decent profit on the food. Right, now we've made it here.
Giles Price wanted to know what happened to Lewis. Is he dead yet?
No, we've just got into hospital and he gave us his musket, his rifle.
How nice of him. I'm pretty sure that was part of the Confederate Army's property. And he just gave that away for free, which is kind of against regulation, but alright, that's cool. Also, speaking of Boris, but I'll also ask, can you power trains with 5-year-olds? Sure.
Right, Sweetgrass, and he said we've got to go north for Sweetgrass. So I'm guessing like the Indian camps that appear. Maybe if we head up to Cleveland, on the road to Cleveland, we should be able to find Sweetgrass. Boots, I think we saw Boots in Boston. It might have been. There are Boots somewhere. Portland. Okay, so we've got to go all the way to Portland. So we're heading north. We'll call in at Wilmington if I can afford this. Yeah, it's only 500. So let's travel the east coast, make
Did you
some
unlock
money.
the route between Charleston and Wilmington?
Dunno. No. We'll make some money on
that's pricey.
that route. Yeah. And then we'll head from Portland across to Cleveland and see if we can get Sweetgrass while we're there, and then we'll come back. Unless we happen to find Sweetgrass on the way to the Boots. So, right, East Coast it is. So, Wilmington next. Let's do that. Wilmington is where we need to find General Lee. Is there anything else we need to do? That's Chicago. Right, yeah, we're not on a clock for anything except making sure that we don't let
Kill our
Pearl
sister.
die in the meantime.
Speaking of killing your sister,
Uh-huh.
Boris is no granny anymore. He has been promoted to the Niddite dinosaur.
Oh.
A bit harsh, don't you
Alright,
think?
nothing we can do.
And Babom thinks that measuring train acceleration and power in grandmothers is a bit too weak. He finds
Just
orphans
not
much more
spell.
efficient.
Market.
Orphans on lap power. Ugh. Sal, which James Bond do you think is the best James Bond?
Ooh. Hmm.
You go with the standard response of the Connery.
Yeah, but... Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to.
Let's just have a look at prices of things. Medicine here's pretty cheap, so we could take some medicine on a gamble.
Hold on, do they have jewellery?
No.
No.
Let's head to Wilmington and see. It's always good to have a cargo load or something in case you come across trackside traders.
Hmm.
We haven't had any battles recently, which surprised me. Mind you, I did invest in good relations with bandits, I think, didn't I?
You did.
Oh, Wilmington. Right. Who did we need to
Lee.
speak to?
General Lee.
Is that him?
No.
Was it General Robert E. Lee?
I don't know. Just click on him.
Robert E. Lee. I'm listening. Mr. Samuel Colt sends me. He wants you to see this. The revolver, a handgun with 6 shots. He sells them for a very good price. I'm sorry, son, but you ain't exactly welcome here. Tell Mr. Colt to send someone who's loyal to our cause. We're only neutral. We'd need 10.
What a dick.
And yet Wilmington, we're like level 17 in Wilmington, but so we're doing quite well, but we need to get further. Jefferson. Oh, I think because he's purple is because he's one of those dodgy night travelers. Hey, hombre. I have some problems here. Could you get me to Indianapolis? I'm willing to pay you 520, but don't tell anyone that I'm here. I'm not going your way, otherwise I would. Anybody else? Where are we going? We're going north. What's north of Wilmington? Richmond?
I think so.
Best check, actually.
Probably is.
Yeah.
What a surprise.
Uh-huh. And I did just load up, didn't I? Yeah, right. So let's just go there.
Well, I'm pretty sure they all found this very funny, so Potato suggested that we call Boris a Niddosaur. So. A Nidd dinosaur, a Nidsaur. Niddosaur. To which Terry responded, what about the Borisaur Rex? But one suggested about Borisius? Yes, that's him.
How many days? Hangabouts. This could be troublesome. I need to sell my cargo before my newspaper subscriptions are due.
Oh.
2 days. Oh, okay, yeah, but no, we'll be fine. And if this camp's here, we might still be able to sell them some stuff in the meantime.
Oh, you need coal.
I do need coal. That's fine. Before I spend some more money on coal, I needed to make sure that we were going to make it on time.
Charles Price wanted to know if Boris isn't some kind of Eastern European demolition expert.
Can't
Depends
afford,
on how
that.
widely you define Eastern European.
Is that enough?
He's a demolitions expert, alright? Just bit too far east to still be European, in my opinion. But what do I know?
Okay. Ephraim Turner. Greetings, civilian. An ally of the South is always welcome in our camp. We have supplies to trade if y'all need any. I think I will. I have supplies to trade too. How much do you pay for medicines? Fortunes! Ooh, fantastic. Ooh, and you
Sheesh.
sell oil really cheap. Thank you kindly. I don't mind if I do. And who's Clinton? Clinton? Wants a job? No, we don't carry soldiers. We are completely neutral in this battle.
But one wants to know what happened to the hat-wearing lawyer, Minty? I think he's fine. No, hold on. Minty was the weird one. He was an accountant, wasn't he?
Let's just see who's paying the most for oil around here. We won't make much in Richmond on that oil.
Wilmington did, but you just came from there.
Yeah. Yeah, not worth holding on. Unless, can we actually make a profit on? Because Richmond's one of those places that doesn't have good things to sell. Next stop is Washington. Oh, actually, oil. We'll sell the oil in Washington. Unless there's something we can make a better profit on. They are pretty good for medicine, but the difference... Oil is heavier, but we've got 10 load, we've got full load, so... yeah, I think we'll just run straight up to Washington. They wanted jewellery... Passengers?
Well, also thought that Boris worked in IT. And according to Giles Price's Yahoo search, Boris is a Japanese experimental rock band. Bourbon could totally see that.
Alright, I'm gonna sell... Shall I sell it or shall I just store one? I think I'll store one. Just get one of those, because what we'll do is we'll take a passenger to Washington. 2 days, 4 hours.
But he wants a cargo space.
Yeah, that's why I just took a barrel out of my thing. Oh, right.
Terry Laugh elaborates. Boris in IT, does he mean idiot technology?
Yeah. Just check we've got his luggage. We have. Have I got enough coal? Definitely not.
What happens if you accept a passenger contract but don't have enough space for the suitcases and stuff? Do they appear in the market or?
Oh, we're too heavy. It's allowed me to buy too much coal, and that's too slow. Okay, we definitely need to leave stuff behind. Not that button, that button.
Potato wants to know, Sal, have you ever had that moment when you forget someone's name and you're just like, hey, you, what do you need? And you just pray that someone says her name?
No, I forget names often enough that because I deal with so many people about so many things, and everybody knows me, and I forget everybody else. And 2 days, 4 hours. So I've developed a reasonably polite way of saying to people, "Sorry, what was your name again?"
May I guess? Is it sorry? What was your name again?
No, you got to do it in such a way that doesn't sound overly offensive for having forgotten somebody's name.
How does this sound overly offensive?
Because if you've been working with them for the last 5 years and now you can't remember their name, it's a bit, you know. And this happens to me all the time because I work with hundreds of people and I deal with them all, and they're usually okay, you know. Everyone's...
Another iteration on a Boris.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Damn it! So we
failed by a few minutes.
Yeah, and just because of a malfunction. Bollocks. And I left all my cargo behind just so I could make that. Right, depot. Got to
Well, they
fix that.
sure taught the British a lesson for burning the the house down.
Repair. Right.
Another
Let's see
iteration
what's
on IT
going
was
on.
international trouble. Have already said that.
What does Sanford want? He's selling his services. Rose. Oh yeah, she wanted us to smuggle something, didn't she? There's our brother Robert. What did Washington want again? They won't let us take... Oh no, they will. It's just that we haven't got the cargo space, so we'll head to the market, we'll sell the stuff.
We don't have a cargo carriage.
Oh yeah, because the cargo carriage is all in the depot. Right, okay. We shall pass some time.
Potato wants to know, does Sal identify people by face, skill, or pain in the butt? And Potato thinks that we all know which Mia would pick. Yes, I don't identify people. Good guess.
Malfunction chance is 23%. Ooh. Have we not upgraded this at all?
No. Do they have a replacement carriage? But you don't have the money.
Indeed.
Do you still have your medium, no, small one somewhere?
I'd like to get a better one.
Fair point. But Bomb is very absorbed by this game. I think I already said that one too. And Charles Price points out that Boris is an Italian TV series and a song from the 1991 album Bullhead by the Melvins.
I thought didn't I have some oil? Or have I already sold it? Oh, it's there. Oh, they've just put it in the marketplace. Yeah, this is what happens with passenger luggage. And it's how you can lose the passenger luggage. Is if you're carrying a passenger and you remove your cargo train, the luggage will come and wait here with your goods. Just check. Let's just move that there for a second.
Sal is very absorbed by this game too.
Yeah, it kind of takes a fair amount of concentration because you can be punished for the smallest of things.
Like losing your passenger's luggage.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll fail it. And the penalties can be quite significant, as you saw. I mean, we just lost a ton of cash by having that maintenance problem. So failing that passenger quest will have lost us a substantial amount of opinion, attitude, as well as a load of cash. Certainly the risks are always higher than the reward. It's just that the likelihood of failure is low as long as you pick your challenges right. I should have checked the time before I picked up the passenger. Realised it was going to be a bit tight and not have accepted it. Right, next one up is Philadelphia. Ooh, you can make a bit of money on food. Not much. But it's our best bet now. Yeah, we'll sell the oil here rather than taking it further north. Gives us a bit of cash. How are we doing on coal? We're fine. We'll grab the food. Anybody for Philadelphia? No, no one going that way. City Hall. Oh yeah, they wanted us to take cotton to New York.
Whoops.
550, 9 days. That's not bad actually. That's more than we're going to make on the food. Let's just drop off. Well, Well, hang on. What kind of money can we make running stuff between Philadelphia and New York?
Potato points out that the background
Bit of
noise
money
of this
on-
game, Sal's relaxing voice, and Mia's groans makes drawing feel more relaxing in general.
Oh, good, I'm glad.
And Giles Price
Actually,
points out
yes.
that Boris is also a
Ditch
lunar
it.
crater and a hurricane, several cyclones in the eastern Pacific, and there are also some Boris stones, 7 medieval artifacts in Belarus Boris, a tribe of the Adai people. There's a lot of Boris things out there. One almost think that Boris is a common name.
Right, do we have enough coal? We do. Let's go straight to New York then.
But also thinks that Sal and Boris should team up to narrate audiobooks, while Minty does minor characters. That
Gotta wait
asks
for
for a lot
City
of
Hall.
commitment that I'm pretty sure neither of them are ready for.
Here's your cotton.
Do they have some jewellery that you could bring down to Richmond?
We'll try that on the way back. They want to take 10 units of tools to Boston. I'm not sure. That's just on our route, but I'm not sure we can carry 10 units of tools. That's quite heavy.
Didn't we upgrade the train for this?
And 3 days.
Oh,
3
yeah, 3
days is... Yeah, no, I
that
don't think
one
we
malfunction
will.
there really threw you off your tracks.
Did. Ba-bum. Ba-bum. You get it? Yeah. Ba-bum. Off our tracks.
No,
Pun
I
intended.
don't get it.
Hang on. Passengers going north. Any passengers going north? Buffalo, Cleveland. Buffalo. Oh no, that's over, isn't it? That's over to the west.
Yeah.
None of these are on our route. Okay. I think we were looking at... Was it jewellery? Let me check. We've got to keep an eye on the platforms as well for anybody who might sell us sweetgrass, because it's cheaper up north, so...
But one would still pay
It's
to have an
14,
audiobook narrated
7.
by both you and Boris. And Potato says that if you collect all Borises in the world, you win a prize.
7:31, that's okay.
And Bell also says, no, really, Boris, a common name. I'd have never guessed. Too bad I'm on Twitch right now, not on YouTube, because I guess
Okay,
he wants to
still
give me a
is.
salt command or something.
Alright, I am carrying steel.
There comes the salt. Mia has now collected 52 grams of salt.
We'll take any tobacco if we can. No, we can't. Okay, so...
Vladdy
so much
says
for
that
carry.
Boris will be the Soviet mascot for the next Olympics. Okay. I didn't know you bring mascots to the Olympic Games.
Oh! Message from Robert.
Oh, how nice.
Dear Walter, I received a letter from Michael. He is in Montgomery. Hope you will find him there. Still no news from Samuel. I hope he is all right. Your brother Robert. Okay. Accept.
I appreciate that he neatly wrote down your goal at the end of the letter.
Indeed. Montgomery. That's a familiar sounding place. Is that in the south?
I think so, because I'm pretty sure you've explored most of the northern cities.
I've not been to Chicago yet.
Potato points out that he'd gladly drop $40 to listen to an audiobook voiced by Sal, Mia, and Boris, with environmental music done by Minty and Almond.
I tell you what, if you want an audiobook, the closest thing we've done to an audiobook was when we were doing German lessons in Space Engineers. And
You're missing
we read
Boris,
Little Red Riding Hood.
Minty, and Almond in those, so those clearly don't count. Don't watch them. Tony Patton points
was
out that
very
Montgomery
funny.
is in Alabama.
Ah, Yeah, I have been to Montgomery then. I've been around quite a bit of Alabama.
Well, one would like to know if you've
Including
been to the Windy
Birmingham.
City, Sal.
Can't remember which one the Windy City is. I've travelled in kind of the bottom right-hand square of the US quite extensively.
Apparently in 1986, Misha the Bear was the Soviet mascot. Really, again, I didn't know that you'd bring mascots to the Olympic Games. That's weird. What was Germany's mascot?
Right, where do we go? Do you know, we're not on a time limit at the moment, are we? And there is
Sister
usually...
dying? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I figured
Albert
that
Quincy.
there would be. We're going up to Portland to collect the boots. So,
But one would like to know how big the bottom right square is.
if
Does
you
it reach up to Chicago?
No. If you draw a line from the western side of the state that has Lafayette in it and New Orleans, Louisiana, yeah, of course. If you draw a line directly north from Louisiana through Arkansas up to Missouri, and then go east from there, so I've kind of filled in that square. There's loads of places I've not been, but I've been to a good number of the major cities on that way. And most of the travelling that I did was not on the interstates, it was on the highways. So I got to see a lot of the little towns and things.
The bomb just asked, why didn't you just show them on the map?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So, well, it's kind of under the cloud because New Orleans and Narlands is there, and can't remember the state capital now of Louisiana because it's been a while, but it's about Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is about there, and I've done most of Louisiana. Travelled all around there, and the furthest north I've been on the east coast is, I think it was Richmond. Because I've been to Charleston, Wilmington. I'm pretty sure I went to Richmond. I just can't remember if I was just short of Richmond or whether I actually went there. I've obviously been to New York, but that was just on a random visit, flew in, flew out. And so it's kind of this square here. So I've been to most of these cities, even if I might have just passed through at the very least on a road trip, but Memphis is not a place I like, I'll tell you that much. That's probably my least favourite city I've been in the whole of the States so far. And New Orleans is a crazy place I would love to live, and I would be in fear of my life the whole time. It's like a place on the edge of madness, but it's incredible. It's just such a weird place and I love it. Right, Boston.
To return
We're going
to
north?
chat, but one would like to know if you've visited Disneyland yet.
No. I haven't done any of the tourist attractions. I've done weird things like headed into little housing estates where there's been Civil War forts still preserved on the top of a hill around in a bunch of some houses, and visited state memorials and looked at bridges and visited town halls, city halls and that sort of thing. Quite a fun venture. Right, we're going to...
But one believes that
3
I would
days.
love it in Disneyland. I can assure you I would not. That is madness with
Easy.
all those
Okay.
screaming gates around you. And, you have to queue for hours to do anything. I wouldn't like it there, really. Trust me. I've done the amusement park experience in different places, and that wasn't fun. Potato would like to know if you've eaten poutine before. It's the best thing ever. Probably mispronounced that.
Poutine.
Have you eaten the president of Russia before?
No, poutine. The name's familiar.
Wasn't that a chicken rice dish?
Oh, we've had it. It certainly sounds like a Louisiana dish, poutine. It's not one of the ones that I have eaten regularly.
Bell also points out that Germany's mascot certainly wasn't a bear. We shoot those instead. It is a shame, and even though we just shot one bear, you keep bringing this up, but that's a fair point, I give you that.
No.
Also, Ralph has returned, who says, whack one mapman, the road man is back. Yeehaw! I guess. I don't know, I still can't do that.
Nice try though, mate.
Thank you. Vladdy requested not to be killed as he believes himself to be a bear too, to which Bell also replied that he'll be fine as long as chat doesn't scroll away while I'm trying to read something. You'll be fine as long as Vladdy stays on his side of the border, and whatever you do, stay away from Bavaria. That's a good point. That's just general advice. Bavaria is horrible. Don't go there.
I had cloth here already.
And again, all places are horrible.
2 days, 14 hours.
And Luke points out that I think poutine was like cheesy chips with gravy. What? Okay, apparently it is cheesy chips with gravy. That is weird. Really? That's poutine.
That doesn't sound familiar.
And Vladdy would like for people not to eat his president. Yeah, I don't think he'd taste that nice.
Because I don't remember any particular food in Louisiana where chips or fries were significant in it. I'm just trying to remember some of the potato dishes. So boudin is like an amazing sausage. My brain's not recalling very well because I'm obviously very focused on short-term memory whilst playing this game.
Terry Love has a point. Is chips with gravy and cheese really a typical Canadian dish? That doesn't sound reasonable. Also, I'm sorry if I disrespected Vladdy and Russia by saying that I guess Putin wouldn't taste nice. If he would, and if that's a compliment to you, then I take my comment back, and Putin would probably taste nice, but I still wouldn't recommend eating him. I'm sure he'd bite back, unless that's disrespectful too. And Ralph is asking, Louisiana is that really swampy place, right?
That's right. Yeah. And when you go out into the swamps, it's just so prehistoric looking. It's amazing. I love going out into the swamps.
I don't.
You've never been out into a swamp.
I can still not like it.
And it's...
I'm not happy with the idea.
It is exactly like you imagine. It is totally full of snakes and alligators, and it's hot and it's humid, and it feels like everything is out to kill you and eat you. And you do expect a brontosaurus to just come stumbling through the shallows at any point.
That's just your personal fears
there.
It's
brilliant. No, I love it. I love
what
it.
What do you mean you love it? You're usually complaining when I bring up dinosaurs. Especially if they rise at the swamplands. Potato points out that poutine is the food of true happiness. Okay. And in 1972, in the Summer Olympics, the mascot for Germany was the Munich Waldi Dachshund, which was a dog. Did he use an actual dog or just a costume? That sounds interesting.
How are we doing for time, by the way?
Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Carry on doing your thing. I'll keep reading out things. And The bomb says, cheesy chips with gravy, that's worse than syrup and bacon on pancakes. I give you that. For pancakes with syrup and bacon, that just sounds hideous, and I would not try that. Ever. You can't convince me otherwise. Stop everything.
Syrup and bacon on pancakes goes very nice. Cheesy chips with gravy is really nice as well.
Bernie Bear is surprised that he can get away with that many caps. Well, the only reason why you're getting away is because Sal is saying that for you on YouTube, and she's a moderator. So chatbot can't touch her. And Potato points out that the bomb just lost some points with him. And then Babom wanted to know if he gets some points back if he says that it sounds bad because of the potato massacre. I'm skipping a few things because I'm behind on chat. Like, why are you not doing anything?
Because I need to work out what my next steps are going to be, and that's going to take you. We'll look through
Babom points out that it's 5 minutes to 10.
Yeah.
And Noob confirms that.
And I've got all of these Louisiana dishes running through my head, and I can't remember any of the names of them.
Brilliant. It is 4 minutes to 4 for Tammy Patton, 4 minutes to midnight for Vladdy, and 4 minutes to 11 for Belorsa. And Potato eats potatoes because they are the best.
And I can't believe that the names of all of these dishes that I enjoy so much have just disappeared out of my head. I will remember them for tomorrow. I'll be better in Skyrim anyway, because I won't have to have such a short term.
Oh yeah, you will,
focus.
because it will be at least 5 degrees Celsius colder.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
checked.
Gumbo. Oh my, yes. Yeah, and what's the name of the sausage in gumbo? Andouille sausage. Andouille sausage and chicken gumbo. I don't normally like chicken, but I love it in gumbo. Not as fond of a seafood gumbo, but even that, it's really good. And what's the rice dish? It's bugging me that I can't remember the rice dish. Again, has andouille sausage in it, and
Belle also tries to agree that because we started late, we shall end later. Well, I'll bring your suggestion up with the board of directors. And it's unlikely that they'll vote in your favour because half of it despises you all. Not saying
gumbo
which
is for
part.
poor people. Yeah, that's why it tastes so good. I've eaten some really good food. I had gumbo made for me by a little old Cajun lady who was a friend out there. She must have been like 80
you cage your ladies in.
No, Cajun.
No, caged in ladies.
So old that she'd never spoken any English, but she'd had French beaten out of her when she was at school.
Jambalaya!
Jambalaya! Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That, I remember
Oh, yes. And there's two types of jambalaya. There's the jambalaya that you get in New Orleans, and then there's the jambalaya that you get anywhere west of Baton Rouge, and it's the western jambalaya that's the best. That's the Cajun jambalaya rather than the Creole jambalaya. What?
Anoop says, with any luck it'll storm tonight over the UK to take away the heat and the mugginess, but that's not what I'm laughing.
What? I didn't like frog's legs. Oh, I love alligator.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
Snails. I did try them once, and I don't know. Kind of like prawns. It's sort of, they're all right, but you wouldn't just eat them by themselves. They've got to be like they didn't seem to be special enough to be a thing. I didn't mind them as It's just they're an awful lot of bother for an awfully small amount of food.
Giles Price would like to know if either of us would eat dog or cat, maybe even owl. Well, definitely not owl. I respect owls.
And Vladdy, whilst you will never get Mia to admit it, you're absolutely right.
In that context,
Mia
Bill
just
also
has
did point out that it's
difficulty
alright. He already knows
expression.
that it's Sal.
Mia just has difficulty expressing emotion. So when he says he hates you all,
I
that's with
really
the deepest
despise you
affection.
all. Abhor you all. Oh.
Schnitzel. Ah, Mia took me. We had schnitzel. Where did we have schnitzel?
In a remote log cabin deep in the woods in the mountains.
Yeah, can't remember the name of the place.
The log cabin probably had something to do
It wasn't a log cabin. It was a.
It had logs in it.
Hunting lodge restaurant. No, a log cabin is the kind. That sounds like. That sounds like we went and stayed in a log cabin. A log
Your
cabin is the
point.
sort of place where you might go and camp out. This was.
Well, I did camp out there to eat some schnitzel.
Well, we didn't stay there. It was while we were passing.
We stayed
through on
there until we were done
the
eating
German
schnitzel.
trip. And yeah. Anyway, yeah, schnitzel in a in like a hunting lodge restaurant thing out in Germany. That was nice. I will never eat frog's legs. Oh well, the frog's legs. It wasn't the taste that was weird, because the taste was sort of a cross between fish and chicken. Hard to describe. Texture more like fish, taste more like chicken. But what I didn't like, I just couldn't get over, was the fact that frog's veins are black, and so they stand out so vividly, these black stripes in the meat.
Oh,
And-
you're the one to talk. Your
yeah,
veins on
just
your
couldn't.
hands are really creepy. You tell me it's normal, but people are not supposed to see that. It reminds me that there's a spooky skeleton inside you.
I am so pale, my skin is somewhat translucent. It freaks me out that he can see all the veins under my skin.
Go away. Anyway, do we end it now?
Are you looking at your watch again that you're not wearing?
Yes.
Gizago soup.
You didn't have to read that out.
Wasn't
Now
there something that I was supposed to ask chat about?
What?
Oh no, it was Boris. No, it was Anubis. Boris said ask Anubis. And we did that during the recording, so
What
that's
did
not
we
the end
ask
there.
Anubis?
And then I said I would ask chat about
What did we ask Anubis?
it was about what we were going to do next
The Russian
space
doll
engineer
thing?
Yeah.
How did we ask Anubis about
I
that? He
asked
went
Anubis,
forth
he
and
told
just
us.
babbled on about it.
Because I'd asked him.
No, you didn't.
You were not listening.
Oh, I totally was. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to hear that Anubis was babbling on about, I don't know, Russian dolls and ducks pooping smaller ducks.
Yes, and so then we were also going to talk to chat about the possibility of
Well, we did that,
playing
so let's leave now.
Talisman this
Goodbye.
weekend.
But the cow is not here, so we can't talk about it. So let's leave.
Stop fiddling with the headphone cable,
I
mate.
can't because you're not stopping the stream.
We're not in a rush.
I am.
If you need to go to the toilet, you can just take your leave, mate.
I am not. It's not about this. I'm melting here, and these people are holding me hostage.
No, you're slowing down my little chat with chat.
Fine,
Can't
go
I've been
ahead.
too focused on
I'll
the game. I
just
haven't
be
been able
very
to talk.
passive aggressive over here while you do your thing.
Well, that will slow me down, mate. If you want to get out of chat fast, then
Well,
be
stop
quiet.
arguing about it and get to it then. You're the only one holding us up here.
Okay, so Babom, you would like to join us in Talisman? Was it Babom?
I don't know. If you want to join us, please get in touch with me.
Yeah, get in touch with
I'm
me.
easy
We'll
to
sort it out.
find. Sal usually puts me somewhere down in her description. So just look in any video, even this video, and there I'll be.
Yeah.
And then you can get in touch with me, and then I'll tell you how horrible you are, and how much I hate you, and when we'll meet.
And we'll work out a conveniently mutual time. And
That failed, Tammy, but still, thank you.
I think that because it'll need to be late enough that Potato will be awake, because Potato's in Canada. And it needs to be early enough that Spotted Cow will be awake, and Spotted Cow's in Norway. So it's likely to be late afternoon. Oh, it wasn't Babom, it was Bell also. Was it Bell also?
It was also Bell also, yes.
Yeah, Babom says he doesn't have a microphone. It wasn't Babom.
I thought Babom would like to join too.
Babom says he doesn't have a microphone.
I know that he doesn't, but, you know, at first it was only just a bad microphone, now he has no microphone.
But we'll find out about, like, check out Bell Orso's audio quality and see if it's good enough.
Bearable.
Yeah. It's a possibility that if everybody's available sometime on Sunday, we might do it. And
did we extend the invitation to
otherwise
Terry?
might be... Yeah, Terry, you're welcome.
Well, he hasn't said anything, so he clearly doesn't want to spend time with us, which I totally understand. Stay away. And Anoop says if you guys ever play Don't Starve Together, he might be inclined to join.
We might do that one time. Because I'm quite up for the idea of doing sort of semi-infrequent... Does that make... Yeah. So for every so now and then, like having a game of something with stream chat, I think that'd be fun. Me, you, Potato. And if whoever wants to join in on, depending on whatever kind of thing. Terry says, no, I don't do gaming, I'm a lurker. There's a lot of games I like watching that I don't like playing.
I don't know if that's a request, but Taka's saying choo choo. Oh, it's a train. I thought she wanted you to start chewing.
Yeah. Right, well, shall we call stream to an end? And
I've been trying to do that for the past 7 minutes!
Shush! We were late, remember? So, we'll be back tomorrow, which hopefully will be at 8 o'clock if we don't have any bizarre audio problems again, or if my computer's not cooking itself or something, with Skyrim. So that's 8 PM GMT +1, which is London time, or about 2 hours ago from now.
She's totally copying me right now.
I am. Well, it works.
Well, of course it works. I worked it out.
Oh, hi, Taka. Sorry you've just joined us at the end of the stream.
I just told you that she's here and she ignored it.
Sal needs a muzzle from here at times.
Can we reverse that? Can I just have her? You know, shut that lid thing on her face. That was already too rude, I think.
So, Mia's going to apologise so much when we end this stream.
No, I'm not.
He's going to be like, I'm really sorry.
No, I'll be very upset with her. She'll not get any food tonight.
I think that's it for now. So, bye everybody. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
We can't actually see you.
Bye for now.